Hey guys, welcome back to week 4 of this 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom, 7-bathroom HMO conversion here in South Tyneside. Just wanted to show you the sort of scale of this property from the outside, from the back. So as you can see, this is a single-story kitchen at the back of the property. We've got a long yard down there as well, which you can see goes back to the back of the house. You can see we've got a little bit of work to do on the roof, on the chimney breasts, but also on the gable end of the property. When we go back inside, I'll show you where the damp's been coming from as well. So huge property for the street. That's the great thing about like an end terrace. You sometimes get a lot more size for your money, right? So this is the wall where I'm having a ton of problems. So as you can see up there, that's where the bushes have been growing for the last like 5, 10, 15 years. And that's what's caused a lot of that damp rot to come inside the property and basically meant that we have to take a lot of the property back to brick. So yeah, this is the problem with the property at the moment. Being on the gable end, we're getting a lot of the weather hitting this side of the house. So we'll go on in and I'll show you the progression so far on week 4 on site. So first of all, the biggest change you can see is a bunch of first fix electrics. So throughout this property, for regulations, we are dropping all of the ceilings to soundproof, to insulate, to fireboard, to make sure we hit regulations for these HMOs here in the northeast of England as well. So that allows us to run a lot of cabling along the ceilings. You know, a lot of the plumbing will go along the ceilings as well to get the fall we need, but also it's just really good sort of space that's going to be hidden by us dropping them ceilings as well. We'll come on in. This is the gable wall which we've been talking about. Now, visually, you can't see a huge amount of change on the property, but the reason for that is there's been a lot of time-consuming work happening. And if you check out some of our other videos on our YouTube channel, Platinum Property Team, you'll see what we've done on week 1, week 2, week 3 of the property, and there's some real visual changes. But at some points during the builds, you don't really see massive visual changes because things like this take a long time. This whole gable wall, we're actually ripping it right back to brick. We're going to be running a full damp-proof course and treating the whole wall, and that's taken like 3 guys a long time to really chip that plaster off, the plasterboard as well. So make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe as well, and check out them other videos to see some of the visual changes on this property as well. And we'll head on into the 7th bathroom. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a WC with a toilet and a sink. As you can see, the ceilings have all been dropped in this bedroom. The first fix cabling and wires have all been ran across all the timbers, across all the noggins. We've also got TV point on the wall. So TV point in every bedroom, aerial socket in every bedroom. This is where your ensuite will be for this bedroom as well. But also in every room, as I mentioned on previous videos, we're going for a desk space. So you've got a double socket, you've got an aerial point, but you also got internet cable point as well. And then beside the beds, as I mentioned previously, we've chased in the double sockets for each side of the bed on the bedside tables as well. So this is exactly the same in every room. Double socket for the TV aerial, 2 double sockets for beside the bed, and a double socket with your internet cable in for a desk as well for every single room as well. As we head on through, same thing in bedroom number 2. Ensuite's all been built out. First fix electrics has all been complete. It's ready for the plumbing to start. This is where your door's going to go for your communal area. Electrics, a lot of the cabling has been running into this point of the property, as we're going to be redirecting it into where all the electric sockets are. We want a sort of communal space as well for the 6 fuse boxes. So in this property there's going to be 6 individual electric meters, so each room can be controlled for how much energy they can use, how much they are consuming, so we can obviously monitor that and keep track on it to keep it as economically friendly as possible for the bank account, but also make sure they're not over excess using the energy as well. And we'll go on through, same thing with here. We haven't got to this point yet, but this is all going to be ripped back to brick, and this is wall's going to all be treated. And here in the kitchen, this is the single-story part of the property which I mentioned to you outside. That's all going to be ripped back to brick as well, and then it's all going to be damp-proof throughout. plus they're going to be treating that whole wall for the damp rot as well. Now we'll head upstairs and I'll show you what's happened up there. Again, you can see all of the cabling, all of the wires along there as well. If you want to see more about the costs of this refurb and the cost of these types of things, if you check out some of our other videos on the YouTube channel for refurb costings, you'll find them on there as well. And again, just make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the like if you're enjoying these videos as well. Bedroom number 3, so doorway's going to be in there. We'll come on through. Again, same thing, all got to be ripped back to brick. Ensuite's going to be slightly different in this room. You're going to enter from the side. But this was an existing bathroom, so we're going to keep the same positioning for where the toilet is, where the sink was, and obviously we're going to be putting in a shower as well in here. First fix electrics hasn't really begun up here yet. They're concentrating on downstairs. And as I mentioned a few times, they're concentrating on really hacking away on this gable wall to make sure obviously the treatment can all be started. So we're basically future-proofing the property as well. Here's where we're going to be extending this floor to for this ensuite. We've now set up where the door's going to be into this bedroom. So that'll be your door, which will open onto this wall. That's going to be boarded up, and then this will be your 4th bedroom. Here, again, small as the property, but still a decent size. And this is where you'll enter into your ensuite, which will obviously extend above the stairs there. As I mentioned, this will be blocked up, so you won't be able to access this room, enter this room from here. So what we'll do is there'll be an opening here, and there'll be a doorway into bedroom 6 over there. But before that, there'll be a doorway into bedroom 5 over here, where some of this first fix electrics has started chasing in for the TV sockets, for the Ethernet cable and desk space, plus the 2 sockets on the wall there for the side of the bed. Again, ceilings are all being dropped, and then if we go through into bedroom number 6, which we'll go through there soon, the joiner's actually on site today. He started dropping the ceiling. So he's going to be dropping the rest of the upstairs ceilings by the end of this, end of today. He believes it'll be complete. So the first fix electrics can continue, so the Sparkies can get back in and start finishing off the first fix electrics on this property. So there's been quite some good progression. However, obviously we're now waiting for the damp proof course to come out, to be assessed, quoted, started, so we can obviously really future-proof that wall. Plus, we'll obviously finish the first fix electrics, drop the rest of the ceilings, and then we'll get the plumbers in to start the first fix plumbing side of things of the property as well. Stay tuned for the rest of the progress. We're going to be taking this site from sourcing the property, project managing the refurb, right through to key collection for the tenants, and also how we go about finding the tenants as well for the HMO. If you're enjoying this channel, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and drop us a comment, anything you'd like to see on the next video. Thanks for watching.